I'm your host, welcome to another video. You're joining me for Baby Bump, Chapter 9, Sweet Emotions. The next day, you're at Elijah's with your sister, telling her the details of the revelation of your pregnancy the night before. Then Miles just stormed off. And you have to work with him today. Yeah, and it's one of my last jobs before I officially have to leave office. We're helping a woman who owns a bakery in town. Miles said I'd be good for the job, and he wanted me on it. But that was before he found out I was pregnant. Well, if he's a professional, it'll just be fine. He can't discriminate against you for that. I know, he's my boss, but there's also something more, and I may have ruined that by keeping the truth from him. Even worse, Craig's gonna be there. Elijah walks by, clothes draped over his arm. Over, basically everything. And since we all know Craig is the worst, the least I can do is find you an outfit for a baking queen. Elijah heads in the back, and then Anna turns to you concerned. Are you gonna be okay today? Yeah, I just don't know what to do. What if he never speaks to me again? Maybe I'll apologize if he will even hear me out. That is, I'm not exactly sure how upset he is. From everything you've told me, I'd say unreasonably. It's great for you to want to make amends, but don't let him walk all over you either. It was your right to keep your pregnancy private. Just then, your phone buzzes in your pocket. Baby Baskets, it's time for your next gift from Baby Baskets. Take a break with us, you've earned it. Yes, this should cheer me up. What's it say? What's it say? 13 weeks. Baby is the size of a peach. My baby is peach-sized. Phone buzzes again. At 13 weeks, your baby's vocal cords are developing. And soon, your little one will even be sucking their thumb. Oh my goodness. I can't believe my baby already has vocal cords. I can't wait to hear their voice. And a peach is so big. I mean, a peach fits in your hand. Your pregnancy is flying by. I can't believe it. Okay, let's pump the brakes a little on the whole flying by thing. I've still got a lot of work to do before I get so big that I can't even move around. You're gonna be the cutest pregnant lady ever. She leans down and whispers to your stomach. And you're gonna be the cutest little peach. 5 out of 8 gifts received. Now you're ready to weather whatever life throws at you. Before you can say more, Elijah returns with an adorable baking apron. You're lucky my shop has a little something of everything. This will make you look like a world-class pastry chef. After the fallout from the gossip blog, there's a good chance the bakery owner's already got the wrong impression of me. This might change it. Not to mention, it's super cute. Go ahead, give it a whirl. Impression. Impress your next client and catch the eye of that special someone in this glamorous apron. Icing on the cupcake. Style is everything when it comes to confections. Hey look, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. It's okay. You baked in the 1940s, Jesus. Elijah, one day you'll have to tell me how you make even an apron look hot on me. Oh, well, it's easy to make a masterpiece when you start with a beautiful canvas. I'll take it, though I won't need it for a little bit. I don't have to go to the bakery until this afternoon. Well, not a problem. I'll wrap it up for you, and it'll be ready to go when you are. The two of you wave goodbye to Elijah and head down the street. To a local coffee shop. As you sit down with your drinks, you notice Anna looking sad. Hey, are you okay? Of course, why? You're not your usual chipper self. It's fine, I just don't want to worry you. You've got enough on your mind, you don't need to hear about my problems. Come on, you're my sister, I always want to hear your problems. I care about you, Anna. Just because I'm going through something doesn't mean I can't be there for you too. It's really not a big deal, it's just things with Bao have been weird lately. Weird? He's just been distant. Nothing is actually wrong. It just feels different. I'm not sure if it's me or something I did, and I don't want to upset him by asking about it. I just thought things were going so well. Oh, Anna, I think I might know what's going on. I talked to Bo the other day, and we kind of got on the topic. He's still grieving for his wife. Oh my god, I'm such a jerk. Of course that's what it's about. It's the anniversary of her death. I should have known. How did I not realize? Am I really that self-involved that I just put my mouth over her hand? Let her get it out. Totally forgot about all the stuff he's been through. I was so worried about myself, I didn't even think about how he was feeling. I am utterly hopeless. Why does he even like me? I wouldn't like me. I'm so selfishly inconsiderate and idiotic, and he's totally and completely opposite, and... Anna pants, getting out of breath as she continues to rant. Whew, Jesus. And... Yep, she's ran out of steam. Got it all over your system now? I was spiraling, wasn't I? A little, but that's why you've got me. But what do I do, Jen? I feel awful. You just need to give him some time. Bo wants to be with you. He's made that clear. He just needs to process his emotions. And if you can be loving and supportive to him throughout, it will be a lot easier for him. Yeah, you're probably right. Clearly distracted, Anna worries as her at a threat on her shirt. You don't look reassured. No, it's just hard to hear. I feel like I just keep messing things up. I think I just need some time to sort out my thoughts. What you need is a distraction. We're already gone shopping and it didn't really help. How about some sisterly bonding time? Just the two of us, no sad thoughts allowed. That does sound nice. Boost your sister's spirits and yours by spending some extra time with her. You also get the following patch for your baby blanket. So the patch is basically a waterfall. For the thing here. Okay. I've got some time before I have to head over to the bakery. Want to take a walk? Are you sure? Don't you need to prepare? I'm as prepared as I'm going to be for the horror show. Besides, I'd rather spend time with my best sister in the world. Oh, if anyone gets to claim that title, it's you. You and Anna make your way to the town park and sit down on the large gushing fountain in the center. Wow, look at all those coins. People must make crazy amount of wishes here. It's Gracetown, stable. Everyone makes a wish here at least once. Suddenly get the feeling eyes are on you. After a quick look around, you notice people glaring. Jen, what's wrong? Looks like the gossip blog post has made the rounds. God, it's like I'm the Scarlet Letter or something. She thinks she can just hustle your way into his pants. I've got news for her. Cassandra loves him, you sashaying tramp. I'm surprised she's brave enough to show her face out in public. I wouldn't if I were her. I'm not just gonna stand here and let them badmouth you, sister. I'm gonna give them a piece of my mind and then some. Anna. I can handle myself. I get that you're trying to help, but this is something I've got to deal with on my own. But they're saying such nasty lies about you. Yep, that's life. And I'm gonna shut them up. You stand up, furious. Hey, a-holes. I'm not gonna sit here and take all your crap. Why don't you go suck a bag of farts, choke and die. Mind your own business. Oh, I have a right to express myself. No, you don't, actually. And I have a right to tell you to shut the hell up. Come on, let's get out of here. The strangers shuffle off and you give Anna an underhand high five. I love eviscerating jerks. I only wish we could do it all to Gracetown. The whole thing is so stupid. Two of you sit back down on the edge of the fountain. You glance at the shimmering surface. You know, I remember when we were little, you used to always try to make my wishes come true. Did I? You know you did. How about when you brought that frog home? Oh, he was disgusting. Why did you get fixated on frogs anyway? Mom got me that kid's book about the frog family. Oh yeah, you used to hop around in the house going, frog bit, frog bit. How could I not remember that? Too bad we had to put him back. Yeah, but for those few happy minutes before Mom started screaming, I had my very own frog. At any rate, I'm honored you remember me that way. That's really sweet, Jen. You know what? We should make some new wishes in the wishing fountain. It'll be a good sisterly bonding thing. Anna fishes a few coins out of her pocket and hands one to you. You have to go first. I'll wish for unlimited pizza rolls. No. My baby to be happy and healthy. Aw, Jen, I know they will be. Oh, doesn't hurt to have a little insurance. Give the coin a flip, and it splashes in the water, the ripples filling you with a sense of calm. You turn to Anna. You're up. Anna stares at a coin for a moment and considers. I know it's silly, but I'm just gonna wish for joy. Pure, genuine joy. The two of us don't get enough of it, and that's all I really want right now. That's not silly at all, Anna. She flips the coin into the water and it settles back to you, next to you on the edge of the fountain. That was... Before you can say anything, a dog comes tearing out of the bushes, headed straight for you. Whoa! The dog shoots past you, and Anna jumps straight into the fountain. Water sprays up, splashing you both. Oh, I guess someone wanted to cool off. Maybe we should join him. You can't be serious. Come on. In the name of spontaneity. You know you want to. You vault over the edge of the fountain and splash into the water. Oh! Okay, I'm coming. Anna cackles as she stumbles into the water with you. The dog rushes between the two of you, shaking playfully and splattering you with water. This is so ridiculous. People are starting to stare. Who cares? We're having fun. Splash around with the dog for a few minutes before a man appears at the edge of the fountain. Come here, Frankie! Row! The dog hops out and follows after his owner, who gives you and your sister a strange look before walking off. Oops! Wade over to Anna and wrap her arms around her shoulders. How was that for pure, genuine joy? Oh, that was perfect. Look at the water fountain. You've collected 9 out of 16 baby blankets. Or patches. It says blanket though, but whatever. A few hours later, you arrive at the bakery where Craig and Miles are already setting up. Hey Miles, can we talk for a second? We've got work to do. Oh, looks like somebody had a fight. Shut up, Craig. Oh, geez, those pregnancy hormones really do make you moody. You Forget it. If you're going to have an attitude all day, then we don't have to pretend to be friendly. If you're not gonna want to make an effort, then neither am I. Two can play this game. Great, do whatever you want. Signed, pat your belly. It's gonna be a long day, little baby. Young woman arrives in front of you. She smiles at Miles and Craig, but her eyes harden when she looks at you. Love you too. Navya, this is Jen Cassidy. Jen, Navya. Face softens for a moment as she takes in your outfit. At least you dress for the occasion. I'm not sure these other two are ready for a day of baking. I always like to come prepared. Why don't you brief us on the situation? Yes, well, this place is pretty old. The business hasn't been good enough to get any equipment replaced recently. And just when I got an order of a ton of mini cupcakes for the banquet, all my help fell through. I'll never get them baked at this rate. What happened to your help? My business partner, Karen, is also my longtime girlfriend. We've been fighting for over a month. The bakery's falling apart, and of course it's right before the big 4th of July festival, which always brings a lot of business. Well, now you've got us. We're here to hopefully make your life easier. Yeah, well, we'll see. I didn't exactly get a say in who's coming to help. You weren't my first choice. Ooh, burn. Keep it professional. I hope I'll be able to change your mind about it. Doubtful. Let's focus on the problem. For now, you need helping hands. We've brought them. We'll address renovation issues later. Navya leads the three of you into the baking station where ingredients have already been laid out. I'm gonna walk you through the steps. Let me just grab my printouts. I'm sure you'll pick it up fast. Or at least some of you will. Jen is entirely capable of pulling this off. I wouldn't have enlisted her otherwise. Navya gives a stiff nod, then disappears into the back room. Craig grins, smacking you on the shoulder. Careful, you don't stuff your face with batter, Jen. Your cravings can be hell of it. Greg, if you insist on acting like an unprofessional ass, you can do it back at the office. Jen and I can handle this on our own. You can't be seriously taking her side. And if you call me an ass again, you're gonna regret it. Or have you forgotten my uncle's the governor? Craig is the governor's nephew? That must be why Miles had to keep him around. Start to say something about it, but think better of it. You're still my employee, which means you do what I say. Fine, whatever. I didn't want to help this crappy joint anyway. Greg storms out of the kitchen. You hear a door slam just as Navya returns. You try to catch Miles' eyes to give him a grateful look, but he avoids your gaze. Yep, it's gonna be a long day. Where'd your friend go? He had to handle some business back at the office, but you've got the two of us. Alright, well, here are the directions. First, the oven has to be preheated to 350 degrees. Three of you get to work. As she continues, rattling off instructions, you and Miles both reach for the measuring cup at the same time, your hands touching for an instant. He moves his hand away wordlessly. Navya, is butter supposed to be cold? Room temperature butter, Jen. You can't mix it if it's rock solid. Take it easy. She's here to help you. We'll see how much help she ends up being. When you're mixing the batter, make sure to leave a mix a little lumpy. It should have the consistency of porridge. So 350. Needs to be room temperature. And porridge. Got it. Navya goes to get some cupcake liners, leaving you and Miles in awkward silence. Miles, are you seriously not going to talk to me? I'm trying to work, Jen. Maybe you should too. You're being ridiculous. If you just give me a chance to talk, I ain't in the mood for this, Jen. Well, you're in some kind of mood. He doesn't respond. Doesn't look Fine, either way. Just give me the tray so I can put it in the oven. Miles slides the cupcake tray over to you without glancing your way. Thank you. You take the cupcakes, march over the oven. You pull open the door when... Jen! Miles dives for you, wrapping his arms around your middle and wrenching you away out of the way of the flames. Somehow he has become Barry Allen. Ah! Fall to the ground, his body on top of yours, heat emanating from the burning oven. Jen, are you okay? I'm fine. Navya rushes in. Oh my god! Hey, don't look at me. Quick, the fire extinguisher. Scramble to your feet and grab the extinguisher, pointing the nozzle at the heart of the fire. Extinguished. You focus and aim the nozzle directly at the flames. Foam spurts from the extinguisher, quickly douses the fire. As soon as the fire is out, you drop your hand protectively to your stomach. It's alright, little baby, it's alright, we're fine. Miles rushes to your side and takes your face in his hands. Jen, are you okay? Are you hurt? Miles, you saved me. I thought... I would never let you get hurt, Jen, never. And that's how it should be. Even if you're mad at someone, you should never let them get hurt. One way or another. Staring each other's eyes for a moment before Navya, panicked voice, breaks the silence. Oh my god, Jen, you saved the whole bakery! Her eyes brim with tears as she pulls you into a hug. Thank you so much. If it wasn't for your quick thinking. Forlorn hero, you put the flames out in record time. I'm just happy everyone's safe. Jesus, are you guys okay? I didn't even ask. We're fine. It's alright, Navya. I've been such a jerk this entire time. I'm so sorry. I'm just under so much stress and things with Karen are getting worse. And Jen, you deserve to be treated better. Thank you for doing all that you're doing. Don't be so hard on yourself. I know how it feels to be under a lot of pressure. And now without a working oven, I have no way to get these cupcakes baked. I'd offer up Anna's oven, but our kitchen's pretty tiny. Turn to Miles, he meets your eyes and sighs. Oh, hell. If you really need one, we can use mine. It's plenty big enough. We can all head over there. Actually, I probably have to stay here to call the fire department and do some damage control. Could you two do this on your own? Miles grimaces, and the awkward energy between the two of you balloons once more. I'm sure it'll be fine. Not with Miles acting grimacy after an incredibly awkward car ride. You and Miles arrive at the house and tote the ingredients into the kitchen. As soon as you come in, you're greeted by Boone. Ooh. Hey, cutie. Boone wags his tail and excitedly licks your palm as you reach down to pet him. I swear that damn dog likes you more than he likes me. He just wants some love. Isn't that right, buddy? Ooh. That's a Miles, but he looks away. Should probably get started. We're gonna be at this all night as is. Yeah. Two of you start baking. You try to remember all of Navya's instructions. What do the ovens need to be preheated to? 350. Alright, I've got it set. Great. And what did she say about the butter? Room temperature? I think it got that way on the car ride over anyway. We should be good. And if I remember, when we stir the batter, it needs to look like porridge. Glad to see a near-death experience didn't rattle your brain too bad. Listen, I've been playing a lot of Escape from Tarkov. You can't rattle my brain anymore. Perish the thought. At least one of us was paying attention. I ain't exactly a baker. And don't worry, I've got it covered. Two of you enjoy the moment before settling in the uncomfortable silence once more. Miles, look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you I was pregnant. He sighs and leans back against the counter, folding his arms across his chest. At first, you were just my boss, and then it got to the point where I didn't know how to tell you. Then why'd you tell Craig? He's the last person who'd keep a secret. I didn't tell him. He found out by accident. Please, Miles. I never meant to hurt you. I care about you a lot. I hope you know that. He avoids your eyes. I still maintain that it was my secret to keep, but I'm sorry you had to find out the way you did. I wanted to be the one to tell you when I was ready. He deflates, but still can't seem to look at you. Miles, please talk to me. Jen runs his hands over his face. We're never going to get past this if you don't communicate with me. After a long silence, smiles finally meet your eye. I'm sorry, too. I've been a real pain in the ass, and if it ain't even your fault. I reacted badly because... He looks hard at the floor. Because, damn it, I have feelings for you, Jen. You what? There was a lot of emotions mixed up in all that. Feeling like you didn't trust me for one, that you kept something from me. And then there was the pregnancy itself, and what that meant. I didn't know you felt that way. Yeah, well, I didn't broadcast it on purpose. But you had to know I felt the same way. I could never be sure. Look, Jen, I don't get close to people, never have. I've always been a pretty private person, so letting someone in is a big deal to me. When you don't let many people in, then when one of them hurts you, the hurt is worse. Oh, Miles. I know it ain't fair, and no, it's no excuse for how I treated you, but it's the truth. And I'm sorry. From now on, no more secrets. From either of us. We've got to be open and honest. Sounds good to me. Great. Now tell me your social security number. He rolls his eyes, but a smile peeks at the corner of his lips. And, I didn't mention it earlier, but that outfit really looks nice, good on you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could probably preheat it. Cupcakes without an oven. Mayor Dixon, you flirt. Plus, it makes you look like you've been baking pastries your entire life. If by baking you mean eating them, then yes, that tracks. Miles pushes himself off the counter. Come on, enough heart to heart. We've got to get these cupcakes in the oven. After what happened today, I think I'll let you handle that one. A few minutes, or a few hours later, you and Miles have baked all the cupcakes and set them out to cool. Glance at the clock. Midnight, how is it already that late? Shoot, we better get you home. Boone raises his head from the ground and lets out a sad groan. Sorry, Betty. I gotta go. Miles pauses and looks back at you, something tender in his eyes. Unless you want to crash here tonight. I ain't expecting anything. I just thought I'd save you the drive. And you know, Boone always happy for company, that ain't me. And what about you? I wouldn't mind it either. Stay the night with Miles and learn more about him and his past. And the night, he's already smiling. Shouldn't he be frowning if I didn't pick it? Sure, I'll stay. You're gonna need help taste testing anyway. Sure, I surely will. You hop up on the counter and survey the kitchen. Well, we were so busy baking and having heart-to-hearts that I didn't get a good look around. Ain't much to look at, I'm afraid. What do you mean? Your fridge is covered in stuff. Are those drawings? Drawings, letters, mostly from former students. Oh, right, Miles, the English teacher. Did you tell me why you stopped? The district I was working in cut educational funding. Watch my students miss opportunities. Watch them get denied experiences. I wanted to give them and future kids access to what they deserve. So I went into politics. Wow. That's really admirable. You've got a big old heart underneath that thick exterior. I just wanted to make a difference. Knowing you, I'm sure you have. Walk down off the counter and pull one of the letters from the fridge to read. Dear Mr. Dixon, I know I wasn't your favorite student, and I used to think you were mean, and so I didn't have to make class easy for you. But I wanted to thank you because you were so hard on me, I started to push myself more. My grades went up, not just in your class, but in all my classes. Well, I got accepted into Duke last week, and you're the big reason why. Thank you. Trent. Those letters, all like this? It sounds like you were loved. Maybe by a few, and always after the fact. Miles tests one of the cupcakes with a finger. Think they are cool enough to start frosting? You up for it? So long as we get to eat the messed up ones. You and Miles whip up a batch of frosting based on Navya's instructions and get to work. Buttercream is my favorite kind of frosting. A traditionalist. Surprise, surprise. Out of the corner of your eye, you catch Miles sampling some of the frosting with his finger. Hey, that's for the cupcakes, not us. Swat at him playfully, and he laughs before extending a finger covered in frosting to you as well. Don't tell me you don't want some. You're right, I do want some. You lean forward and gently lick the frosting from his finger. His eyes widen a bit and his cheeks darken. Oh. You're right. Buttercream really is the best. You're messing with me. All the time. He shakes his head and grins, swiping a bit more frosting and dotting it on your chin. You'll pay for that. Will I? How exactly? Smirk and take a step forward, licking your lips sensually. He visibly swallows and stares at you. You place a hand on his chest, trailing it teasingly down over his shirt. His breath catches in his throat. Jen. While he's distracted, you brush your chin against his cheek, smearing frosting over it. Gotcha. You go to dart away, but he's faster. He corners you against the counter, your faces inches apart. Nowhere to run, darling. Oh, look at that. He's already shifted to darling. Whatever will I do? Pulls the distance between you and Miles and captures lips in yours. He stiffens for a moment, but then relaxes into your touch, sliding his other hand around the back of your neck. Jen. He tugs you close by the waist and kisses you deeply. His kiss is sweet, like frosting, and when he pulls away, it lingers on your tongue. You don't know how long I've been wanting to do that. Given our earlier discussion, I think I have some idea. You lean back in to meet his lips again, and you can feel the heat of his body through his clothing as you press together. He licks along your lower lip before catching it between his teeth, giving it a playful tug. Boone tangles himself between your legs, and you and Miles break apart, panting for breath. Seems someone is getting jealous. You're getting attention. Breathless and chuckling, you and Miles stare at each other for a moment. I think we should quit fooling around and actually finish decorating these. I guess. I mean, we should probably try to get some sleep tonight. Just, real quick before we do, I gotta ask, are we okay again? You spent extra time with Miles decorating cupcakes. Better than okay. Now, let's finish these bad boys before we destroy any more of your kitchen. Wait, when did we destroy part of his kitchen? The next morning, you and Miles present Navya with the entire batch of perfectly frosted cupcakes. You're not quite sure how, but we pulled it off. You guys, I'm so grateful. I can't thank you enough. I never could have done this without you. And yet, you don't even look very happy. I just feel bad that all your hard work was, well, for nothing. What? What do you mean? Karen broke up with me. Oh my god. You still have a job to do. And I don't know that I want to keep running a business on my own. This might be the end of the bakery. Oh, Navya, I'm so sorry. It's okay, at least the banquet will get their cupcakes. Seriously, thank you both so much. I'll start packing these up. As soon as Navya's out of earshot, Miles leans over to you. We gotta fix this. And I don't just mean for Navya. What are you talking about? I don't know anything for sure just yet, but it goes beyond this bakery. That's ominous. I know. I just wish we could start renovation work on this place ASAP. I like how the smoke in the corner's still moving. I'm just saying. Who has something still burning? Oh, I can't fix this bakery until we help Navya. She's heartbroken, and the fix for this isn't with a hammer and nails. It feels like you've got something touchy-feeling in mind. I do. It's a little thing called a girls' night. Oh, God. Will a girls' night out convince Navya to keep the bakery open? Find out in the next chapter. Yep. Thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down the description below, links to social media, Discord. And if you'd like to support me and my content, I hope you're all having a good day. So apparently, Blades 1 and 2 will be coming out tomorrow, which is Tuesday, in case you were wondering. So stay tuned for that, or at least I think it's Tuesday, I don't know. I can't see because of the damn bloody ad thing, but that's supposed to be coming out as well as High School Story, so stay tuned for that. I'll also be finishing up some of the Storyscape things. Again, they removed the app off of Google Play, which really kind of sucks, but, you know, there's other ways to get it if you're still interested, but worst case scenario, that you at least get to enjoy Storyscape forever on my channel. Without further ado, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.